Welcome back to the channel, Rare Coins All World, where we dive deep into the world of rare and valuable coins that could be worth far more than their face value. Today, we're talking about a coin you may have passed over many times before, the 2013 United States dime. You might think, it's just another dime from the recent past. But hold on, because this particular dime could be worth thousands of dollars. Yes, thousands, that's right. A 2013 dime could be hiding a surprising value. By the end of this video, you'll find out exactly why this seemingly ordinary coin could be worth as much as $19,000, yes, $19,000, if you have the right mint mark or a rare error. Stick around because this might be the most exciting penny-pinching discovery you've made yet, so grab your magnifying glass and let's dive in to see what makes the 2013 dime a coin worth watching out for. Let's get started. To understand why the 2013 dime could be worth so much, we need to first look at some background. The dime, officially the 10-cent coin, has been part of the U.S. currency system for centuries. In fact, it was first introduced in 1796. Over the years, the design has changed, but the value of the coin has stayed the same, 10 cents. By 2013, the dime had undergone several design changes, but its role in the U.S. economy had remained consistent. The coin was still made of a copper-nickel clad composition and featured the iconic image of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. The design, which was first introduced in 1946, has graced the obverse, front, of the dime ever since. The reverse, back, side of the coin shows a torch, olive branch, and oak branch, symbols of liberty, peace, and strength. This design, created by John R. Sinek, is still used today and serves as a reminder of the principles that shaped the United States. So, while the design is familiar, it's the minting process of the 2013 dime that holds the key to its hidden value. So, what makes the 2013 dime special? Well, it comes down to minting errors and unique varieties. In coin collecting, errors are some of the most sought-after and valuable coins. These errors can happen during the minting process, when the dies or presses malfunction, creating coins that are unusual, unique, and sometimes extremely rare. A 2013 dime with one of these errors could be worth far more than just 10 cents. One of the most common types of error coins in modern U.S. minting is the misstrike or off-center strike, where the coin isn't properly aligned during the minting process. This results in a coin with a design that's off-center, sometimes leaving part of the image off the coin altogether. These errors are highly prized because they are rare, and they are a testament to the imperfection of the minting process. Another common error on the 2013 dime is the double die. A double die error happens when the die used to strike the coin was imprinted twice, resulting in double vision on the coin. This can cause areas of the coin, like the date, letters, or numbers, to appear doubled or blurry. If you find a 2013 dime with a double die error, it can make that dime incredibly valuable to collectors, but the most significant factor that can elevate the value of a 2013 dime is the mint mark. Like many U.S. coins, the 2013 dime was minted in multiple locations, and each location has a distinct mint mark. The mint mark tells you where the coin was made and can be a clue as to its potential value. In 2013, the U.S. Mint struck dimes at two primary locations, Denver, which carries a D mint mark. While most people are familiar with these standard Philadelphia and Denver mint marks, some dimes with special mint marks can be more valuable. Specifically, 2013 dimes with a W mint mark, which were struck at the West Point Mint, can be worth significantly more. These special editions were not produced in large numbers and are much rarer than the standard dimes. 2013 dimes with the W mint mark were created as part of a special series, and while they were only produced in limited numbers, they can carry a much higher premium, especially when they're in pristine, uncirculated condition. So, if you find a 2013 dime with a W mint mark, you've already found a coin that could be worth much more than just 10 cents. Now for the moment you've been waiting for. How much is the 2013 dime actually worth? If you found a 2013 dime with a special mint mark, or if your dime features a minting error like an off-center strike or double die, your coin could be worth far more than face value. Uncirculated dimes in perfect condition with no wear or tear can also command premium prices, but here's the jaw-dropping part: if you have a 2013 dime with a rare mint mark, error, or extremely high-grade condition, it could fetch an incredible $19,000, $19,000, for a single dime. Yes, you read that correctly, $19,000. Imagine finding a 2013 dime worth that much, sitting in your coin jar or tucked away in your collection. The beauty of rare coins is that you never really know what treasure you could be holding onto until you take a closer look, and that's it. The 2013 United States dime might look like just another modern coin, but with the right minting error, special mint mark, or grade, it could be worth as much as $19,000. So, the next time you come across a 2013 dime, make sure to inspect it carefully for any unique features. You could be holding onto something incredibly valuable. Today, we're diving into a coin that may be sitting in your pocket change right now, the 1991 United States dime. You might be thinking, a dime? It's worth just 10 cents, right? Well, not necessarily. This seemingly ordinary 1991 dime has caught the attention of coin collectors and investors alike, and if you know what to look for, it could be worth thousands of dollars. That's right, by the end of this video, you'll discover exactly how a 1991 dime could be worth as much as $29,000, depending on its mint mark, condition, and possible minting errors. Stick around, because you won't believe the value hidden in this little coin. Let's get started. Before we jump into what makes the 1991 dime so special, let's first take a quick look at the history of the dime itself. The dime, officially the 10-cent coin, has been a staple of U.S. currency for centuries. First introduced in 1796, the dime has seen many different designs throughout its long history. By 1991, the dime had undergone several design changes, but one thing remained constant: it still featured the famous image of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. This design, created by John R. Sinek, was first introduced in 1946 and has remained on the obverse front of the dime ever since. Roosevelt's portrait on the 1991 dime symbolizes the country's commitment to his legacy, particularly his efforts during the Great Depression and World War II. The reverse back side of the dime features the torch, olive branch, and oak branch, which represent the ideals of liberty, peace, and strength. This reverse design, also created by Sinek, has remained unchanged since 1946, making it one of the longest-running designs on any U.S. coin. While the 1991 dime might look like just another standard coin from the era, there's more to this coin than meets the eye. Let's dive into what makes the 1991 dime one to watch out for: mint marks and rare errors. Like many U.S. coins, the 1991 dime was struck at multiple mints, and the mint mark plays a significant role in determining its value. The mint mark indicates where the coin was produced, and it can affect the coin's rarity. In 1991, the U.S. Mint produced dimes at two major facilities: Denver, marked with a D mint mark. The majority of 1991 dimes were minted in Philadelphia and do not carry a mint mark. However, some 1991 dimes were struck at the Denver Mint and carry the D mint mark. So, whether you've got a dime without a mint mark or with a D, it's important to check for quality and rarity, as even small variations in minting can affect the coin's value. Now, let's talk about the special circumstances that can make the 1991 dime really stand out in the world of coin collecting. Specifically, error coins. Minting errors are one of the most exciting things to look for when it comes to rare coins. When a mistake happens during the minting process, it can result in coins that have unique characteristics that make them more valuable. For the 1991 dime, some of the most valuable errors include off-center strikes. When the coin is not properly aligned during the minting process, it can result in a coin with a misaligned design. This makes the 1991 dime look like it's been struck off-center, with part of the coin missing or the design shifted to one side. Off-center dimes are highly sought after by collectors because they're rare and distinctive. Double die errors. Another common error is the double die, where the design is struck twice in slightly different positions, causing parts of the coin, usually the date, lettering, or other details, to appear doubled. A 1991 dime with a double die error can be incredibly valuable, especially if the error is clearly visible and prominent. Clipped planchets. A clipped planchet happens when the coin blank, the planchet, is improperly cut before being struck. This results in a dime with a missing chunk or a portion of the coin that wasn't struck correctly. These clipped dimes are particularly valuable due to their unique look and rarity. Die cracks. A die crack happens when the die, the metal stamp used to strike the coins, becomes damaged, resulting in small cracks that appear on the surface of the coin. These cracks can sometimes appear along the edges or within the design itself, adding another layer of collectability to the 1991 dime. Like most coins, the condition of the 1991 dime plays a crucial role in determining its value. Coins are graded based on their condition, with higher-grade coins fetching higher prices. The Sheldon scale, which ranges from 1, poor, to 70, perfect, is typically used to assess coin quality. For the 1991 dime, a coin in mint state, MS, condition, meaning it's uncirculated and has no wear or damage, can significantly increase in value. Dimes that have been kept in perfect condition since minting, with no scratches, dings, or discoloration, are more desirable to collectors and can command much higher prices than those that have been in circulation for years. Now for the big question: how much could your 1991 dime be worth? If you have a 1991 dime in pristine condition, especially if it has a mint error such as an off-center strike, double die, or clipped planchet, you could be sitting on a very valuable coin. Even dimes without significant errors but in high-grade condition can fetch a premium price. But here's the big reveal: if you have a 1991 dime with one of these rare minting errors or in mint state condition, it could be worth an incredible $29,000, $29,000, for just a single dime. Yes, you heard that right, $29,000, for a 1991 dime. Imagine finding a coin worth $29,000 in your collection, or even tucked away in a drawer somewhere. That's the magic of rare coins. They have the potential to transform your life in an instant, and there you have it. The 1991 United States dime could be worth $29,000 if you find one with a rare mint error, a high-grade condition, or even a special mint mark. So, the next time you come across a 1991 dime, be sure to inspect it carefully. You could be holding a hidden treasure. Today, we dive into the specifics of how the 2001 dime can make you big money. Let's talk a little about the history of the dime itself. The dime, which is worth just 10 cents, has been an integral part of U.S. currency since its introduction in 1796. It's the smallest coin in the U.S. currency system, yet it holds a lot of value, especially when it comes to rare and collectible versions. By the time the 2001 dime was minted, the U.S. was well into the modern era of coin production. The 2001 dime continued to feature the iconic design of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. This design, created by John R. Sinnock in 1946, has been a fixture on the obverse, front, of the dime for over 70 years. Roosevelt is remembered for his leadership during the Great Depression and World War II, and his image on the dime honors his legacy of strength and resolve. The reverse, back, of the 2001 dime features the torch, olive branch, and oak branch, symbols that represent liberty, peace, and strength. These symbols have been part of the dime's design since it was first introduced, and they continue to embody the values of the United States to this day. But what makes the 2001 dime stand out in the world of coin collecting? It all comes down to minting variations, mint marks, and errors.So. Let's talk about the mint marks. If you're new to coin collecting, the mint mark is a small letter on the coin that tells you where it was minted. For the 2001 dime, the U.S. Mint produced the coin at two main locations, Philadelphia. Dimes minted here typically don't have a mint mark, but the Philadelphia Mint is known for producing coins that are often considered the default version. Denver. The dimes produced at the Denver Mint have a D mint mark, indicating where they were minted. You might think that the mint mark isn't that important, but in the world of coin collecting, it can be crucial. Some collectors look specifically for dimes from one mint over the other, or they seek out certain rarer minting years to complete their collections. However, the 2001 dime doesn't just get its value from its mint mark. The key to unlocking the true worth of your 2001 dime lies in the errors that can happen during the minting process. Minting errors are one of the most exciting and valuable things you can find when searching through your coins. Minting errors are coins that have been imperfectly struck during production, making them unique and much more valuable. The 2001 dime is no exception. There are several types of minting errors that can dramatically increase the value of the coin. Here are the main types of errors you should be on the lookout for. Off-center strikes. This error occurs when the coin is not properly aligned with the die during the minting process. This results in a misaligned design, where part of the coin's image is cut off. A 2001 dime with an off-center strike is a rare find and can be worth significantly more than a regular dime. Double die errors. Double die errors happen when the coin's design is struck twice, causing parts of the design to appear doubled. You might notice that the numbers in the date or the letters in the word Liberty look like they've been stamped twice. This is a particularly valuable error because it makes the coin stand out from the rest. Clipped planchets. A clipped planchet is another type of error that happens when the coin blank is cut incorrectly before being struck. This results in a coin that has a portion missing or a bent edge. These clipped dimes are highly sought after by collectors because they are so unique and unusual. Die cracks. A die crack happens when the die, the metal stamp that strikes the coin, starts to wear out or crack. These cracks show up on the coin as thin lines, and while not as dramatic as other errors, they can still add value to your 2001 dime if they are noticeable and in the right places. Proof-like coins. A proof-like dime is a coin that has been struck with a higher degree of precision, creating a mirror-like surface. These coins are often released in special sets and are more sought after by collectors due to their sharp, detailed features. If you come across a 2001 dime with a proof-like finish, you could be sitting on a valuable piece. Another important factor that determines how much your 2001 dime is worth is its condition. In the world of coin collecting, a coin's grade can mean the difference between a few cents and thousands of dollars. Coins are graded based on their level of wear and damage, using the Sheldon scale, which ranges from 1, poor, to 70, mint state. A coin in mint state, meaning it has no wear, scratches, or blemishes, will always fetch a higher price than a coin that has been heavily circulated. For example, a 2001 dime that has no wear, retains its original luster, and has been carefully preserved in a protective holder could be worth much more than one that has been in circulation for years. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Just how much is your 2001 dime worth? If you happen to find a 2001 dime with a minting error, like an off-center strike or a double die, or if you have a proof-like coin in perfect, uncirculated condition, you could be sitting on a real gem. The value of these rare coins can skyrocket, with certain high-grade or error dimes fetching up to $19,000, that's $19,000, for just a single dime. Yes, you heard that right, $19,000, for a 2001 dime. It just goes to show that even the most common-looking coins can be hiding serious value, just waiting for the right collector to discover them, and there you have it. The 2001 United States dime could be worth $19,000, depending on its condition, minting errors, and unique features. So, if you find a 2001 dime with any of these rare qualities, you might just be sitting on a hidden treasure. Today, we're going to focus on a more recent, yet incredibly valuable version, the 2016 United States dime. You might be thinking, a 2016 dime? Isn't that just another dime worth 10 cents? Well, hold on to your seat because this 2016 dime could be worth much more than its face value. In fact, depending on its condition and specific characteristics, your 2016 dime could be worth thousands of dollars. Yes, you heard that right, $5,000 for a dime. In today's video, we're going to break down what makes the 2016 dime stand out, how to spot its valuable variations, and most importantly, how you can figure out if you have one that could fetch a small fortune. Stick around to the end for the big reveal. Let's get started. Before we get into the specifics of the 2016 dime, let's take a quick look at the history of the dime itself. The 10-cent coin, also known as the dime, has been a staple of U.S. currency since its introduction in 1796. Over the years, the dime has featured several designs, but one thing that's remained consistent is its role as the smallest coin in circulation. Since 1946, the Roosevelt dime has been the official 10-cent coin, featuring the image of President Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse. Roosevelt was the 32nd President of the United States and is remembered for his leadership during the Great Depression and World War II. The reverse side of the dime features a torch, olive branch, and oak branch, symbolizing the values of liberty, peace, and strength. These iconic designs have remained unchanged for decades, making the Roosevelt dime one of the most recognizable coins in American history. By 2016, the dime had already been circulating for over 70 years with this same design, but something special was happening behind the scenes at the U.S. Mint. Variations were being produced, and errors were occurring during minting that would eventually make certain 2016 dimes highly collectible. So, what makes the 2016 dime so special? Well, it all comes down to a few key factors: minting errors, rarity, and condition. While the 2016 dime may seem like just another coin in your pocket change, there are a few variations and errors that can turn this 10-cent coin into a high-value collectible. The mint mark is one of the first things you should check when evaluating your 2016 dime. For the 2016 dimes, you'll find two key mint marks: Philadelphia. Dimes minted at the Philadelphia Mint in 2016 do not have a mint mark. Denver. Dimes minted at the Denver Mint in 2016 will have a D mint mark located just beneath Roosevelt's portrait. While most 2016 dimes will be fairly common and low in value, the real treasure comes from the errors and rarities that occurred during the minting process. Some of these errors are incredibly rare, and they can dramatically increase the value of your dime. Minting errors are the heart of what makes coins valuable in the collector's world. These mistakes happen during the minting process and result in coins that are different from what was originally intended. For the 2016 dime, there are a few specific errors that you should be on the lookout for. Off-center strikes. One of the most exciting errors you can find in a coin is an off-center strike. This occurs when the dime is not perfectly aligned in the press, causing part of the design to be cut off. If you find a 2016 dime with an off-center strike, especially one that's more extreme, it could be worth far more than 10 cents. Double die errors. A double die error happens when the die, the metal stamp used to imprint the design, strikes the coin twice in slightly different positions. This results in parts of the design being doubled. You may notice the date, the lettering, or even Roosevelt's features appear more than once. Double die errors can make your coin highly desirable to collectors, especially if the doubling is noticeable to the naked eye. Clipped planchets. A clipped planchet occurs when the blank coin piece is not fully cut during the minting process, leaving part of the coin missing. This results in a coin with an unusual, jagged edge or a section of the coin that appears to have been cut off. These dimes are highly collectible because of their unique appearance, and they can fetch a premium price. Die cracks. Die cracks occur when the die itself starts to wear down or crack. These cracks can appear on the surface of the coin, often near the design. Though die cracks may not seem as dramatic as other errors, they are still valued by collectors who love to add unusual variations to their collections. Proof-like finish. Some 2016 dimes were struck with a proof-like finish that gives them a unique, shiny, almost mirror-like appearance. These coins were often specially minted for collectors, and they can be much more valuable than a standard circulation dime. When it comes to determining the value of your 2016 dime, one of the biggest factors is its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being perfect, and 1 being almost unrecognizable. If your 2016 dime is in mint state, MS, condition, meaning it's been kept in perfect condition, free from wear, scratches, or discoloration, its value will be significantly higher than one that's been in circulation for years. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin becomes. Collectors often seek coins that are in pristine, uncirculated condition, and the 2016 dime is no exception. If you've kept your dimes in excellent condition, whether they were stored in rolls, bags, or coin protectors, they could be worth more than you think. So, how much is your 2016 dime really worth? Well, if your 2016 dime has one of the rare mint errors, such as an off-center strike, a double die, or a clipped planchet, it could easily fetch a high value at auction or from a collector. But here's the big revelation: depending on its error, condition, and rarity, your 2016 dime could be worth an incredible $5,000, $5,000, for just a single dime. Yes, you heard it right, $5,000 for a 2016 dime. If you find one of these rare coins with a minting error or in pristine condition, you could be looking at a small fortune right in your pocket. And there you have it. Your 2016 United States dime could be worth $5,000 if it has one of those rare minting errors or is in mint state condition. So, the next time you check your coin jar or come across a 2016 dime, don't just dismiss it, take a closer look. You might just have a valuable treasure on your hands. In this video, I'm going to show you how to identify the 2008 dime that could make you $17,000, yes, that's $17,000, and all it takes is knowing what to look for. Don't go anywhere, and let's dive into the world of rare dimes and see how this 10-cent coin could be hiding a big surprise. Before we get into the specifics of how your 2008 dime could potentially be worth a small fortune, let's first set the stage with a little background on the dime. The dime has been an essential part of U.S. currency since it was first minted in 1796. Over the years, the design of the dime has changed several times, but the most iconic and widely recognized version is the one featuring Franklin D. Roosevelt, which has been in circulation since 1946. The 2008 dime is no different. This coin carries the familiar Roosevelt design on the obverse, front, side, created by John R. Sinnock. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States, was chosen to appear on the dime in recognition of his leadership during the Great Depression and World War II. His likeness on the coin symbolizes strength, perseverance, and progress. On the reverse, back, of the coin, you'll find the classic torch, olive branch, and oak branch, symbols of liberty, peace, and strength, that have adorned dimes since they were first minted. These elements represent the ideals that the United States holds dear: freedom, unity, and resilience. But here's the interesting part: despite how common the 2008 dime might seem, this coin could hold some unexpected value, especially if it has certain features that make it stand out. The first thing to check on your 2008 dime is the mint mark. Mint marks are small letters that indicate where the coin was made. The 2008 dime was minted at the following locations: Philadelphia Mint. Dimes minted in Philadelphia typically do not have a mint mark. These coins are known as no mint mark coins, and while they're fairly common, they can still be valuable in high grades or if they have errors. Denver Mint. Dimes minted in Denver carry the D mint mark, indicating they were made at the Denver Mint. These dimes are also relatively common but can still be valuable depending on their condition and any unique features they may have. San Francisco Mint. Dimes minted at the San Francisco Mint are often part of proof sets and have the S mint mark. Proof coins are specially struck for collectors and are known for their high-quality finishes. These can be significantly more valuable than regular circulation dimes, especially if they're in perfect condition. While the mint mark can give us a hint about where the coin came from, what really matters when determining the value of your 2008 dime is whether it has any minting errors or unique features that make it stand out from the rest. Minting errors are what make the world of coin collecting so exciting. When a coin is struck incorrectly during the minting process, it can lead to rare and valuable errors that make the coin more desirable to collectors. The 2008 dime is no exception. There are several types of errors you should be on the lookout for that could drastically increase the value of your coin. Let's go over the top minting errors to watch for. Off-center strikes. This occurs when the coin is not properly aligned during the minting process, which causes part of the design to be cut off. If your 2008 dime is off-center, you could have a rare find on your hands. The more severe the misalignment, the more valuable the coin can be. Double die errors. Double die errors happen when the coin is struck twice, slightly out of alignment, causing certain features to appear doubled. Common areas to look for doubling include the date, the word liberty, or in God we trust. A 2008 dime with this type of error can be highly sought after by collectors, as it makes the coin much more unique. Clipped planchets. A clipped planchet happens when the metal blank used to strike the coin is cut incorrectly, resulting in part of the coin being missing. If you find a 2008 dime with a clipped edge, it could be worth significantly more than a regular dime, as these errors are quite rare. Die cracks. Over time, the dies used to strike coins can develop cracks, which can show up on the coin as thin lines. While die cracks aren't as dramatic as some other errors, they can still make your 2008 dime more valuable, especially if they appear in prominent areas like the obverse or reverse. Proof-like dimes. Proof coins are specially struck for collectors, and they tend to have a much higher quality finish compared to regular circulation coins. If you have a 2008 dime that appears to be a proof coin with a mirror-like finish, it could be worth a lot more, especially if it's in perfect condition. The condition of a coin is one of the most important factors that determine its value. In the world of coin collecting, coins are graded based on their condition, and this plays a massive role in how much they are worth. Coins are graded using the Sheldon scale, which goes from 1, poor condition, to 70, mint condition. A 2008 dime in perfect, uncirculated condition will always be worth more than one that has been heavily circulated. A coin that retains its original luster, has sharp details, and shows no signs of wear is considered mint state or MS grade, and this can significantly increase its value. If you have a 2008 dime that looks fresh out of the mint with no scratches, wear, or discoloration, you may have a coin that could fetch a higher price at auction or from collectors. So, the moment you've all been waiting for. Just how much is your 2008 dime worth? Well, if your 2008 dime has a minting error, such as an off-center strike, double die, or clipped planchet, or if it is in proof-like condition, it could be worth much more than just 10 cents. Coins with errors, especially those in high grade, can fetch thousands of dollars at auction. For example, if you have a 2008 dime with a significant minting error, or if it is a proof coin in perfect condition, it could be worth as much as $17,000. That's $17,000, yes, that's right, $17,000 for a single 2008 dime. Imagine finding one of these rare treasures just sitting in your coin jar or pocket change. It's incredible what some of these seemingly ordinary coins can be worth when they have the right errors, mint marks, and condition. And there you have it. Your 2008 United States dime could be worth $17,000 if it has the right minting errors, is in proof-like condition, or has been preserved in pristine condition. So, the next time you go through your change or pull out a 2008 dime, take a closer look. It could be a hidden treasure. If you enjoyed learning about this valuable coin and want to discover more rare finds, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another exciting discovery. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy collecting.